Good afternoon, everyone. Hello, hello. It's great to see you here today. It's Wednesday, the 4th of June, 2025, and it's Michelle Pepper here. So I am a card maker, and I love card making, and I love to share with everyone who wants to know about card making. So this is my space here on Facebook. Doing a Facebook Live at 1:30 most Wednesdays, 1:30 New Zealand time, and then I will upload the video onto my YouTube channel as well. So if you don't get to be here at 1:30, it's okay. It will be on YouTube, so you can watch it at any other time. Anyway, I have a couple of projects to show you today, as always. So I'm gonna flip you around. Okay, let's see. Just adjust the lighting. All right, and maybe let's see if I can push this forward a little bit. Sorry, I don't have one of those dedicated things, you know, where I can just press a button and it changes the mode. So this is what we have. We make do with what we have. All right. Are you guys straight? Is it straight on? Okay. Sorry about the glare. Anyway, today I want to share with you a product. It's a returning stamp set called Natural Botanicals. It's on page 98 of your annual catalogue. If you don't have a copy, this is our current one that has just been released last month. Yeah, if you don't have one, please reach out and I will be happy to send you a copy. Of course, this is New Zealand, because if you are out of New Zealand, then in your country, chances are there are demonstrators that you can get a copy from. All right, so you can't really see it very well. It's a returning product. So anyway, I didn't get a chance to use it actually before the old catalogue retired. So I'm really, really pleased that it's come back and we have at least another year to play with it. Well, I mean, if you're not a demonstrator, then you can just, you know, keep it forever as long as you want. Just as a demonstrator, I don't usually use a stamp set that is retired because if customers want to buy it, and it's just not very cool to then tell them, sorry, we don't sell them anymore. Anyway, so this is current. Okay, so there are 6 stamp sets, and they are basically reversible as well, so you can use the other side. Obviously the orientation here will be different, but the ones like this will be all right to use straight up and down, and that one too. Yeah, so it's just these two that are just slightly off set. Okay, so if you follow me, you would have seen on Monday I shared this. So we're Wednesday today. I shared this card because I was playing along with Global Design Project. They have a challenge. There was a color challenge, and it was strawberry / timid tiger and coastal cabana with grey granite. Pardon me. And so this was what I came up with, and I really like this sketch challenge. Actually, sorry, I got that wrong. Global Design Project Challenge was the sketch, which is the strips and the sentiment. Pretty much I followed the sketch as it was, and then it was a color inspiration challenge that was involving those 4 colors. Okay, and so so I really like the sketch and I really like the colors together, so I've decided to do another card. So I've just kind of changed it up a little bit, and so we have this. A little bit more step up, a little bit more involved, and guess what? This is the card kit that you will be receiving this week if you place an order with me right up till Tuesday, the 10th of June. Sorry. Okay, just a little bit of dry throat. So anytime you place an order this week, you'll be, well, $50 or more, because that will cover my shipping costs as well to send these card kits to you at no extra charge for you. So yeah, so this is what you'll be getting in the card kit. All right, so as always, you have the nice Stampin' Up envelope. I'm going to put that over here, just in the corner, so you can kind of see what we're doing. All right, and so all these little strips. So the colors was those three, and I've just added like a darker version. So Melon Mumbo with Strawberry Slush, Pumpkin Pie with Timid Tiger, and Summer Splash with Costa Cabana. So I thought that's a good way as well to kind of show you and contrast, show you the difference. This is slightly different. It looks kind of blue on my screen, but it's kind of more bluey green. You can't really tell. So the lighting has just changed it a little bit anyway. But yeah, so I thought that's a good way to show you the contrast as well. You know, sometimes we think that that looks like Melon Mumbo, you know, kind of thing. But when you put next to Melon Mumbo, you can really see the difference. Same with Timid Tiger and Pumpkin Pie. All right, so but I thought, hey, we'll just go for that kind of look. And then we have our grey granite card base. Now with this, so I'm gonna tell you what, I'm going to get this. First of all, I am going to do this where I'm using, there is a cut side. I don't know if you can tell, although this one's pretty hard to tell. Okay, all right, so I'm gonna move that up a little bit so you can see. I'm gonna put them together, because what I'm going to do, as you can see, is I'm going to, from the sample, can you guess what I'm doing? I am doing a, did I turn this over? Turn it over. I'm on the back side, because I'm going to kind of washi tape them together, because I want to, can't get my words out. I want to stamp over them, right? Yeah, it's probably an easier way of doing this, but you know, this is what happens. I was down a tangent, so that's the tangent I went in. Okay, so I basically used some washi tape, and that one might not stick anymore because I use this in my sample. So washi tape can be quite sticky, right? So, okay, you know what? I'm going to tear another piece out. So just any washi tape that you have, or any masking tape, you know, that can pull out. Okay, and then I'm just going to put it on my jeans a few times. Okay, just so that it takes away a bit of the tackiness. Actually, I might even put it on my jumper, because my jumper is kind of like an acrylic jumper. All right, so stick that on. Okay, that one's a bit of a gap, too much of a gap that I like. Okay, here we go. All right, and then here's another one that I've used previously. Yeah, wondering what I'm doing. It'll work out really well. I've done this before, so it's okay. I know it's going to work. Okay, this one here might be too much of a gap. I don't want such a big gap. Okay. All right, there you go. So that kind of looks a bit weird, but yeah, I'm going to flip it to the right side now. And so you can see there are those leaf images stamped all over. So we're using Versamark, which is a watermark ink pad. And then I want my leaf. So actually, because this is slightly bigger, right? So I'm going to go that way. Okay, kind of stamp like this. Okay, and then, no, do I have, oh, I probably want to put, okay, sorry, I'm just going to move that up onto here, up onto here. Okay, I did have some sort of pattern, but hey, we'll just go with it, eh? We'll just go with it. Let's see. So with watermark, it's basically an invisible ink, a clear ink, and you can kind of see it. It will get better. It will get darker, and it kind of shows up on darker cardstock better than the lighter ones. So let's have a go like this, and I don't know, maybe like that. Okay, I'm just going to apply a bit of pressure on here. Okay, ooh, can you see that? Is that better? You can kind of see it now, eh? So, keep doing it. It's really handy to have this. This Versamark. We use it for embossing. So it's sticky. So then you put the embossing powder on it. But I'm not doing that today. I'm just using it as an ink. All right. Do it a few times. What do I want to do? Maybe that way. So you can go anywhere, anyhow. So just don't overthink it too much, because I feel like I'm doing that a little bit here. Okay, one more. Okay. So I'm going to do it on here as well. I might just do that little bit there as well. Okay, and maybe here as well. I might just cover that up a little bit. So yeah. So it looks like I've stamped it all in different colors, but I haven't. I've only just stamped it with the one colorway. Yeah? Cool. Okay, I'm happy with that. What do you think? Oh, so pretty, don't you think? Yeah. All right, maybe I'll do that little bit there. Okay, that's cool. Happy with that. So, right, I'm just gonna let that sit for a while, so we can just place it like that with no gaps. But I think I am going to see how I've got a little bit of a gap in between. So yeah, I don't know, like, do you guys have a preference? Do you have a preference? All right, I'm going to do that. I'm going to let that go while I think I am going to do the stamping on here. So on, like in your card kit, you have all these other pieces. So we have the bigger one is for the inside of the card. So probably should stamp on that one too. And then got a longer one for the leaf. All right, this time with this leaf, I'm going to stamp it in, what is it? I'm going to stamp it in, I'm just going to clean that, just cleaning off the watermark ink. Okay, and then I'm going to do Old Olive. That's the colorways. All right, introducing lots of colors. All so that's, we'll see full strength. We'll see what full strength looks like. Actually, I think that is full strength. Okay, that's full strength. And then we can do one more here, which is very, very light. I don't know. I think we go for the full strength. It will go lighter a little bit, okay? So, there you go. So you've done your stamping. Oh, one more stamping. We need a flower as well. All right, so this is where I'm going to show you the beauty of this reversible stamp. So that's the stem. It shouldn't be, yep, it should be clear. And then, oh, which way? This one, okay, at the moment it's on the detailed side. So I'm going to use crushed curry. Right, so just going to ink it up. And we have, boop, crushed curry. Ooh, sorry. And then I'm going to clean this off. Okay, so I'm just going to test it out. Nice and clean. Alright, then I'm going to move it. Ooh. So I'm going to take it off. Hang on. There's fluff on here, on this side. So this is now the smooth side here. Because I took it off like that because we had the detail side. So now I'm just going to flip it over. Alright. Okay, and then now I'm going to do this. Now, but I don't want full strength. So I'm going to, that's, oh, see what I mean? What is that? See, there's like shapes here. Okay, let's try it again. Okay, full strength. Ah, what is going on? Okay, are these all flat? That's better. And then I'm going to line this up. So I find it easier sometimes upside down. So you just have to play around and see what works for you. Okay. So I have stamped it off so it's not so dark. There you go. Got that. So that's the look I'm going for. So now I've got those two. And then what I need to do now is to, oh wait, I've got one more thing to stamp. One more words. Okay, so obviously this is only an image only stamp set. So we need a sentiment. So whatever you have in your stash that will be useful. I wanted to do, so I've done wishing you lots of joy here. Right? Wishing you lots of joy. And that one was have a blessed day. I do like that. I like wishing people lots of joy. So I think I'm just going to do that. Wait, I've already got that out. So that was from the cutest onesie stamp set. So yeah, I've been saying that this is not just a baby stamp set. So you might overlook it because you think, it's just a baby one. But actually, the words are really cool. Congratulations can be used for anything. I've done a big welcome for welcoming team members on to my team. Wishing you lots of joy can be for lots of things. Obviously for babies as well, but for when someone has a new baby. Okay, and I'm going to use black. So this is my new thing. If you have not seen my talk about that, I've gotten the uninked white pad. It actually comes uninked, and then use the memento refill and just fill it all up. So now I have a foam pad and black ink. How cool is that? And then, so now I can just put that there. Wishing you lots of joy. That's cool. And then I will be fussy cutting that one out too. Look how dark it is, eh? How well it's stamped. So vibrant. Anyway, all right. So all the stamping is done for now. Just kind of clean that off. Just make sure that it's nice and clean, so I don't get ink anywhere. Alright, that one, the leaf. Oops. Let's kind of clean that up, just maintenance, you know. Okay, so that's good to go. Alright, so now what we need to do is we have to fussy cut all these. So these are all the stuff that are included in your kit. Got a little teeny weeny bee trinket, the bow in the gold. What's that one? We have gold and silver trim combo pack, right? So, so using the gold, and then we have these gems out of Opal Rounds assortment. That's Night of Navy and Daffodil Delight and clear. So we've done the clear one. Right, and what else is there? There was other stuff. Where's my other stuff? Oh, this one. So that is from our trusty old Stylish Shapes dies. I love the set of dies. I've used it a lot. Actually, there's some here that we can use as well from Spotlight on Nature dies. So that's all got different patterns. So they're actually, all these are like the same size. Yeah, so you can, I guess if you have any of these will work. But I'm giving you this one in the kit because I love that one. I tried using these, but I don't know, I still go back to these. Okay, so we've got that, we've got those, and now I have to cut these out. But I don't know, do you really want to see me fussy cut everything out? What can I do with the scissors? I'm not sure. Okay, not sure what I've done with the scissors, but basically you can just cut these out like that. Okay, follow the lines. Hand cutting is for some people, and others do not like it. I don't mind it. Sometimes I probably prefer it to die cutting. But yeah, no. If I'm doing heaps though of the same ones, then die cutting would be easier. I certainly wouldn't hand cut a circle though. Definitely would get circle dies anytime. But with a shaped thing like a flower, it's not too hard to fussy cut. So as you can see, I leave quite a bit of white gap. So if you don't like that look and you prefer to get quite close to the line, or even on the line, then go for it. I just tend to leave quite a bit of white because I think that's more forgiving. And yeah, it looked like I'm supposed to do that sort of thing, you know. Like if I try to cut on the line, it might look a bit jagged and not smooth at all. Okay, so there you go. So you can just cut it out like that. And the same for this. But this one, rather than you sitting through me hand cutting, ta-da, I've pre-done that previously. So I'll do that for another card. So, have we got all the elements? I think we do. Alright, I think we've got everything now. Just move that out of the way so it doesn't look so bad. Alright, so now I can peel these off. And it might tear my paper, my cardstock, but that's okay because then that's on the back side. But yeah, yay! That one didn't rip too much at all. But that's probably because those are the ones that I have used before. So those were already ripped before from previously. Okay, I think this one, was this the new one? No, I think the new one I've taken it off. Oh, see? Maybe some paper are worse than others. I don't know. Right, so try to keep these all in order so we don't get too confused. But if it does get out of order, it's fine. It's just like jigsaw puzzle. You just have to match them. Alright, so I'm just going to lay this here on the side. Now, I'm going to flip these over. And flip that over. Alright, I don't know. Do we want to go the other way now? Maybe we could. But I'm kind of like so set on doing it that way. What do you think? Shall I just flip this over a little bit? Just to be different. What do you think? Okay, why not? Let's just do it. Alright, so I'm going to leave a little bit of gap there. Okay, so now it's just a matter of putting glue an edge in and kind of eyeballing it. They look straight to me. I don't know, does that look straight to you? It's pretty good to me. Let me just double check how high did I have it. Whoa, pretty much on point. Okay. So this time we're going light and then dark. It always feels kind of weird when you do things a little bit different. Okay, but it's a nice simple idea. It's such a cool simple format template that you can just imagine doing this template with strips of paper, right, that you have left over from other projects. Designer series paper, especially if they're all of the same pack, they usually match really well. Try a different color combination. So this was a color combination that came from the challenge, color inspiration challenge. That's still running, I believe. So yeah, so you can definitely make cards using those colors or similar colors if you don't have the exact strawberry slush, timid tiger, coastal cabana. Right, here we go. So we've got that. Oh, that's kind of cool too. All right, and then we have these. Okay, so now it's just a matter of layering these. All right, so I'm just going to do that sort of thing. That's what I've done there. All right, so I think I wanted this to be 3D. I wanted the flower to be popped up on dimensionals. And then kind of left the leaf, because they're like, we have layers upon layers, so maybe like that. Like that. Okay, so then it's this one, my words, because I don't want to cover up my whole thing, so I try to make this as skinny as I can. Do I have one already? No, I haven't got. So yeah, so what I've done there is I've actually also done, right, I'm just going to go like this first. And if you're not comfortable doing that, if you must have yours straight, then go ahead and use a trimmer. But I'm okay. Doesn't have to be straight. So we can just leave it like that. Okay, or we can cut it so that we can see more. I think that's what I want to do. Yeah, I think I still prefer that. I want to cut it so that I can see more of the card. Ta-da! What's the weather like where you are? Because it's actually stopped raining now, but it was looking pretty wet before. We are in New Zealand, so we are having our winter time now. Complete opposite to those of you that are in the Northern Hemisphere. So I'm just going to shape this a little bit as well. Alrighty. Okay, so put that away in here, and kind of going to put that over there like so. Yep. Okay, so now I'm going to use a strip of, what do you call this, foam dimensionals. Yes, it fits. Yes, it's not too skinny. Yay! And then that little bit, I probably need to, oops, I just did a no-no. That's my paper snip. I don't do paper snip on glue. Woo. Oh well. Broken the rule. Broken the cardinal rule. It's okay. Okay. And the reason why I wanted it here was because I wanted it to be in between. Yeah, in between those two things. So then I just kind of need to want this to be up higher maybe. Okay. So that's looking slightly different to this already because this is more central. You know what though? I'm going to see if I can move that out to the side a bit more. Okay. Overthinking. Okay, done. Be done. Be done with it. Okay, now I've got my ribbon and it's got glue dot on it already. Stick that down there. Ta-da. And then, what do I need? Oh, they're my scissors. I need this. Oopsie. There. Or do I want it on here? Could do it like that. And then my little trinket here. That's the bee going on to my echinacea. This echinacea apparently is a scientific name, and the common name is a cone flower. But there you go. There you go. So we've got that. I don't know. Do I want this around here? Maybe. Maybe I'll have that to change that up a little bit. Yep. So there you go. Got those two cards. All right. And maybe we should do on the inside of the card too, eh? Oh, I haven't done either of them. Okay. So, this one here is sticking up a little bit, which is fun. Oh, you know what? It says I didn't even glue these down. Ha! That's so funny. Okay. That's okay. I can just do this. And I can just do that. And it will stick now. There we go. So, see how it goes? One was with the pink, orange, blue going down, and then that's going up, so that's pretty cool, like slightly different. And if we want to just complete our stamps, should we just stamp on the inside as well? What do I want to do? Shall I use that? What if I just use that and I do it in crush curry? You see, actually what I wanted to show you is I was doing some experimenting. So if I wanted a green, maybe we would do that. How's that? Maybe I would do the green. Here I've done the green outline here and then try to go with the Calypso outline over the green. Kind of, I'm not sure about it. And that's just orange, pumpkin pie and Timid Tiger, I think. And then that's in black and then coloured up. Which is quite striking though, don't you think? Which way do we want? I can show you the green way. Okay, so that would mean I do the kind of like a no line, so I was using black. This is so stiff because it's so new. Okay, but I don't want full strength. In fact, I think I did like 3 generations. So 1, 2, and then finally a 3. Oh, what happened there? Oh, that works. So I've got that, and then I'll do the same for this. Right, actually, do that one first. 1, 2, and then 3. Okay, so kind of like going in that colour. That's even quite dark, actually. Let's just see if I can go one more. Oh, that's better, isn't it? Okay, well, we'll do one of each. Okay. Right, clean that off. Okay, be ready for the next one. Okay, for the next card. But here, first, I can do the green. So, get the green. Maybe I'll do the darker one. So basically, you're just colouring it. Okay. And then I wanted a yellow. Would I use my yellow? Is this the yellow that doesn't work very well? Let's have a look. There we go. Okay, just going to move that around. Almost there. So, got that sort of look. And then, do we want like a real dark? I'm just going to go for a really dark. We don't have early espresso in the stamping blends, so I'm using the marker instead. I don't know. I'm just playing around. I don't actually know if that's how it looks, but that will do. So I've got that. I'm just going to leave it at that, and then put it on here, and then I'll just have room for, and because I already have marks here, so maybe I will do that. Would I do that? Yep, just one little flick. Okay, so I'm just going to stick that on, and ta-da! How cool is that? Nice, quick card. Well, fairly simple. You know, it's just, it's relaxing enough that, you know, you're not like trying very hard to, yeah, there you go. Anyway, I've spent enough time on one card. So this is card number 1. Hope you like that. Okay, so that's cool. I really like the look of it. Anyway, card number 2. Let's get on with card number 2, because don't want this video to take too long. Right, card number 2 is actually inspiration, came from an old card that Melody Hyde of Stampin Up, she works as a concept artist, I think, at the head office, and she made a card using different flower set. It's different, and anyway, I loved what she did, and so I kind of did my own take on the card, so came up with this. So love the blue and the yellow together. All right, so here we go. We got this. All right, so we've got, what have we got here? We've got blueberry bushel is our thing, and then again I have all these things for you. So we've got the little trinket bee trinket rather, and that is a linen thread that comes from, baker's twine. It comes from Essentials pack. It comes in a pack of 5 colors, so that's like the very vanilla color. We have the inside piece, all right, that we will stamp something on, and then we have this piece that goes on here, and that is for the flower and the 2 leaves. I'm going to stamp on those. All right, so first of all, we're going to do now this time, instead of Versamark, I am going to go full strength on the, what do you call it? Blueberry bushel. Okay. Just going to bring this in again. Actually, sorry. I'm playing around so much. I want my foam pad, but I don't want, hang on, sorry. I don't want my foam pad to get all yucky or inky, so I'm going to go like this. Okay, I'm going to bring in the blue pad, blueberry, and going to have our leaf. Actually, I probably should do the other bit first. Oh well, actually, you know what? Okay, I'm going to do the other bit first because I need to let this dry. Sorry about that. I'm getting a block, all right, and then I'm going to use the marker pen, which it's not very juicy at all, but I'm just going to do that kind of thing, all right, and then I'm going to squirt some water on it and kind of swivel it around. All right. And then I'm just going to, yep, going to kind of do a swivel on here like that. Whoa. See? I'm just kind of Just kind of, and then if I want a bit more, do I want a bit more? Oh, dear me. Yeah. Right. So cool. Just going to have it like that. So it will look kind of different. Right. So every time you do it, it will look slightly different. But yes, so I'm just going to have that kind of thing going and let it sit and let it dry. We may still have to use our, what do you call it? Heat tool to dry it. All right, so now, actually, I'm going to have that. Kind of using this as a gauge, and then I'll just stamp it on here like that. And maybe like so. And here. And then I think I have that one over here. Okay, so that's a little bit ugly, but that's fine. There's gonna be some ugliness. All right. And here. All right. So yeah, the middle bit here, but that's hopefully going to be covered up like that, so you won't really tell. You won't be able to really tell. And then I have my little hello sentiment that I wanted to have kind of like peeking up here. Hello. 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 Ooh, that looks like hell. Oops. Oh well. We know what it is. We know what it's saying. And it may be here like that. Yeah. And then I also have one going on here. So lots of hellos. Hello, hello, hello. Okay. Yeah. So, okay, I'm just going to try and get this to dry real quick. Yeah, it's still slightly wet, but that's okay. I'm just going to, I'll be able to use it. I'll be able to glue it down. Okay. And then, same thing, we need this. So now we're going to have our flower. Okay, so what I thought I'll do slightly different this time is actually just showing you, you know, different ways of using the stamps with the colors. So the leaf will be easy. So that's just going to be, hang on, where's my flower? Is that going to fit? Yes, that's going to fit easily. I'm going to do it that way. And that way, fussy cut it out. Magic television. Ta-da! I'm cutting them out. I've already cut them out. And then we need the flowers. No, what I thought I'll do this time is I'll do it in the green. Okay. Clean it off. She's gonna, what is she doing? Huh. And then I'll do it in the yellow. So this time do it upside down. All right, clean it off. Okay, just making sure that it's nice and clean. Turn it over. And this time, gonna do, wait, did I turn it over? Yes, I did. I'm gonna stamp it off. Okay. Now I can cut them all out. Move this out of the way. And when I've cut them all out, they will look like, ooh, look at that. Show and tell. One of my boys made this. They've been doing wood turning classes, so they've made this. So it's cool. I'm going to have that, cut out just that. And then I obviously did that lighter. Okay, and so I must have stamped off. So I'm going to go that. I'm going to do it like that. Or we can go for other colors as well. What do you guys think? I don't know. We could always change it up and have a different color altogether. You think that would be nice? Compared to this yellow. So we've got our yellow card here. Should we do a different color? Ooh, I don't know. Okay. I might just have to play around with that in my own time. But right now, I will do this one. I think we'll do this. Okay. So let's get that out of the way. Need our trusty glue dot. So we've got that. Gonna pick that up. So then we can just kind of glue it down. Here we go. And then we have a leaf. Which will be kind of like that, and then I'm just going to push this glue. I need hard surface. I'm using my, I'm going to use that. I'm going to push it right in. It doesn't matter anyway because I'll be able to use it. And then that will go on top like that. Yep. Looks good. Oopsie. Okay. So that's going to go like that. I'm not going to make that brown. I'm going to leave that as yellow. Okay. So what do you think? I'm just spinning things around to see which way I want it. Maybe I'll do it like that. Yep. Maybe I'll do it like offset a little bit. Okay. So lots of opportunities for, like being creative and being just putting a little bit of you in it, right? Okay, I think that will do. 5 is plenty, isn't it? 1, 2, whoops, it's a bit dodgy there. Okay, so got that kind of going in towards a little bit. Oh, I forgot to put hello here. I think it's dry enough. Where's my glue? Where's my glue pad? Right. Hopefully it is. We'll see how it looks. No. No. Okay, so maybe that's still wet. Okay, that will will do. It's a little bit blurred, but that's fine. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. You'll do a better job than me. So I'm going to have it down there. And it's running a little bit. It's actually quite cool. Quite like the effect. And then, oh, this one here. Basically, I have these offcuts foam adhesive sheet that comes in like, you know, square sheets like this. But I have heaps of offcuts from previous projects. So I'm just going to use these, you know, like, because I don't want to waste them. So I'm just going to do that. Okay, so that will go on like this. And that will go like this. And then maybe see, I just tear them away. And it's a nice big slat in the middle. Okay, here we go. And then the final thing was those, isn't it? Those two. What's happening here? And then with my little bee. Oh, do I want the bee coming off the flower? Or going into the flower? Oh, okay. You need to stick on the paper and not on me. Alright. So, ta-da! I've got those two going then. Right. What do you think? Oh, that's what I want to do. See, these are the sort of thing that when you do it, oh well, never mind. We can still do it. We can still do a little bit of it. I just wanted to give it a bit depth, okay, a bit of color on here as well. It's very subtle, but it's kind of noticeable. Okay, it's very, very subtle. In fact, if we want to make it a little bit darker, I can see the difference, but you might not be able to with the lighting. Okay. Just a little halo. And I love it. Okay. Here you go. So that's my card number 2. What do you think? So as you can see, this was slightly shorter because for some reason I had nothing up there and it kind of looks a little bit weird. So I just cut it down a little bit to make it look a little bit more proportionally correct. So what color is this at the moment? Oh, actually, you know what? I might do the leaf this time. Oh no, the leaf is so green, so blue. What colour is this? This is actually, right, I'm going to clean that. Turn it over again. I'm just going to have a yellow outline. I'm just going to do the yellow outline on here. Okay. Crushed curry. Crushed curry is the colour that we're going for. Sorry. Just deciding what to do here. I don't know. Just going to go like that. Yep, happy with that. And then if you wanted to, you could do that for the envelope as well. Like that. I'm just going to leave it at the moment. Because I want this done. I want this done like this. Oh, I love blue and yellow together, don't you? Okay, so that's number 2. Card number 2. Right. So, love, love, love. Okay. Card number 2 is that. And then card number 1, again, was that. Yep. I hope you liked the cards that I shared today. And I hope you enjoy getting the card kits. And if you've been purchasing, placing orders with me, and you've been getting my card kits, I hope you enjoy them. Well, you keep returning, so I guess you do. But yeah, so these are the card kits that are available this week until the 10th of June, next Tuesday, because then on Wednesday I present a couple of other cards, and so, you know, those cards will be the free gift for the following week. And so you get one of each. Okay, so you'll get you'll get the card kits for one of each design, and then yeah, and hopefully if you don't have the particular stamp set that I'm using, I'm sure you can use the same supplies, use what you have. I'm totally big on that, so yeah, just do that. But if you love the product that I showed you today, if you love it so much as well, Natural Botanicals, then you can certainly place an order and buy that. But you don't actually have to buy that, right? You can place an order and buying anything as long as it's $50 or more, and then I'll be sending you these card kits. All right, thank you so much for joining me. I am so pleased to be able to share my love of crafting and card making with you. And I will be back next week at the same time, 1:30 on Wednesday, with 2 different projects. Thank you, and have a blessed week. Bye.